Hey gang, Game Face here, and it's time for more Planet Coaster. Right now, we're gonna we're gonna continue this build. I tried to do some stuff last night. I don't know how it's really turning out. It's not really turning out the way I wanted to. But we'll figure that out. That's what I'm here to do today. Why do I have milk? Oh, because my menu was off and there was that milk? Smoothie. That was a smoothie. It looked like a bottle of milk. Hey Nick, how are you doing today? Hey LR. There we go. My chat seems to be a little tiny bit slow right now for some reason. I don't know why that is. Let's see here. What am I doing? One second. There we go. So yeah. So just to sort of review what we've got. Most of the front's done. Hey Snodge. I'm gonna try to do something with this. I think this needs to continue down to this line. Just sort of match what's going on back here. These things keep on changing color on me. It's starting to be a pain. Oh, it's different buildings. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to be a pain because, all right. It's not right. It's not right. Because it keeps happening every time I load the game. Because in some places there was one on top of the other. Just like that. And if I go here. Huh? There we go. I really should. Was it this one? Was it this one? Yeah, it was that one. So it won't happen there. Well, I already fixed that, so. Yeah, that'll fix that. That'll show them. These don't do it anymore, I don't think. But I don't think I fixed it. I think. Because these were all made with all the same pieces. Yeah, it is coming along awesome. I'm quite happy with the way it's going. You know, being as all I had was a picture of a plain looking building like this with none of this stuff, no windows, just 3 sets of doors across the front and what looked like a ticket window on the side. But we're building a much more I guess it'd be a much more expensive theater. I don't know. But it, you know, I was thinking it would be more fun to build like a playhouse where like they put on like where there's a stage and stuff like that. But I'm also thinking I don't want this build to go on forever because even now, like this is the bad thing. This is a bad thing. Get ready for it. Ready for it? There's 2,000 pieces already. 2023 actually. So if I build a theater on the back of this, yeah, there's no way that this is going to be under 4,000 pieces. It's not going to happen. So I have information booths here. And now I need... What do I need? I want... it's not what I need. It's what do I want? I guess we need some type of facilities. Shops and facilities. I say hot dog stand and What else? Gulpy soda? Hot dogs and soda? Is that what we're going for here? What am I editing? Hello? Why am I editing that? Hot dogs. Gulpy soda. Don't they look like a happy bunch? Okay, so now I don't want to put in any walkway at this point because we're just going to move the building. But we also have to be careful that I don't exceed 5,000 pieces, or I'm not going to be able to move the building. That's another thing that Planet Coaster will get you on. It'll if you build something with more than 5,000 pieces, it won't let you move it. You have to break it up into smaller pieces. Well, yeah. For some reason. Unless it's one unit, then it'll let you move as a build. So, let's think about this. We're going to have doors coming out here and here, I think. That makes sense to me. But we're also gonna have like fake doors here. I don't know if I should have actual doors with a staircase that goes up that nobody can see where it goes, or if I should just fake it and put a set of doors there and a sign that says balcony A and balcony B or whatever. You know. I'm almost leaning towards the doors just to keep the parts count down, in a way, because the parts count is already through the roof, or through the ceiling. It's the ceiling's fault. It's not actually. It's all this stuff. The ceiling's just fine. It's all these things. There's probably some things I can delete too that are hidden that I don't need. So these doors. Is there any way I can actually give these doors a... Yeah, that's where I'm leaning towards, is faking it. Can I give these doors a color that's suitable for this? Is it... It doesn't seem right. Maybe they should be brown. Browner. Darker. Something like that. And then we'll take, we'll go to theme signs here. Where's a nice theme sign? Ooh. Okay, so I also have to figure out... Hey, Super Dino, sorry. This color. What, the door? You think the door... Very specific there, LR. For the door. You think that's the color? Now we'll see. You'll notice everybody should notice that first I changed the color of the roof because I couldn't find any wallpaper to match. But believe it or not, I changed the color of the ceiling to match the wallpaper. It's a thing that happened. It's brighter than the picture. Oh, we can tone it down. Huh? Almost like this. B4 5F 006. Not 06, of course. Okay. So, what are we gonna have? Am I gonna have like upper balconies and lower balcony, or what's the deal here? So, imagine a stage. It's gonna obviously have to be sunk into the ground, but I'm not getting there yet. Imagine a stage. If you would. Stairs coming down. Maybe it's closer. Maybe it's closer. Stairs coming down. And up here, there's just a regular balconies. Balcony. Like a balcony above this thing with chairs. Now, there's also going to be like private balconies down the sides. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Well, I don't know. The door the same color as the roof. Almost like the color. See, that's the other problem with this. Like, different colors look different on different materials in this game. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm fine with that. Oops. That's kind of weird. It wants me to move it on an angle. Luckily, we're building the building on the world axis. And that way... on the world axis, everything works. Everything. Okay, so... I'm almost thinking I want to build some type of... I don't know what I build. I don't know anymore. It's not as easy. Well, it's not that I thought it would be easy. Okay, let's take away some of the world. Some of the world has to go away. Actually, you know what? Before we do anything, it's time to build a chair. We looked at all the chairs and all the seats and all that stuff, and we didn't find anything. So we actually need our own chair. We need to build a chair. And in order to build a chair, I'm going to do two things. Now, first off, remember that I haven't thought of this until right now. I haven't really put any forethought into it. Anything could happen here. It could be really, really, really bad. But whatever. We're going to try build a chair. So there's our first part to our chair. Now the first thing you need to know when building a chair is how big are chairs. That's the thing I just don't... I'm picturing red seats in rows and rows and rows. Not... Yeah, I'm not, yeah. Go big! Sorry. But I need somehow to make a theater chair that's somewhat like that. That might not be a thing that's even doable. People actually sit Oh, I don't know if people are gonna be able to get into here. I don't think I'd be able to build that. This is gonna be on a slope with stairs coming down and rows of chairs and rows of chairs. A balcony with rows of chairs. So, yeah, that's, I don't know. I don't think people are gonna be able to walk and sit on these. Okay. Flat pieces. We need flat pieces. Let's start out with a flat square. Hey, look. It's that dark burgundy color that I want. Pretty bad. Maybe this is what we need. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's not very flat. They call that flat. And this post is flat. I guess if you lay it on its side, it is flat. Sorry. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe this is wrong. Why is it turning off my menu? Maybe I need not to filter all this stuff, and I need to be able to dig through and actually see things. No. Why are those? Why so big? Why so big? I don't know. It's not gonna work. No. See, there's a reason I did all this. But I didn't do any of it. And these are all individual pieces just sitting there. We good? There we go. Now we're better. Okay, so. Like. We don't have a very good selection of parts here. Building a chair is going to be a difficult thing. Nature. Why am I going to nature? Let's go to nature and look for a chair. We'd probably have better luck. Extra small. That's an extra small cylinder. Yay for extra small cylinders. Hey, Dean. I don't know what to do here. Extra small. That's extra small. Oh, I understand what they think extra small is. This is flat. But this has the same shape, so it's extra small. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. How do we do this? Ooh. There's a possibility. We might have something here. Hey! I'm back. How you doing? Okay, so let's say I guess this doesn't, yeah, I don't know. Not flat enough. This is probably thicker than the whole thing. Ah! You really need to improve the selection of these things. That would help things a lot. It really would. As far as I can tell right now, this isn't what I want to do, isn't a thing I can even possibly do. It's like I have to build the chairs from like the future. This is Space Odyssey 2040 chairs. I had to say something further in the future now because Space Odyssey, yeah, it's like long past. Yeah. Okay, so first things first. First things first. I've been here for like 20 minutes trying to build a chair. First things first. Let's go get some wooden brackets. If we slap some wooden brackets on here and paint the whole damn thing red. Let's go with the red first. Oh, we might have something here. Not the thing there. That's not what I'm talking about. But with the addition of that's really, holy crap! These are big wooden brackets. It's one little tiny chair, isn't it? Oh wow. It's one big chair. Why is it every time I go to do something that's shut off? Actually, the chair arms would be more like that. One freaky looking chair you got there. Oh. Like 100 chairs times 4 parts is 400 parts. Hey, look at that. That's not something. That's not too bad. Wooden brackets for everybody. Yeah, it's starting to look less and less toilety. I'll give it that. It's moved to. It's taken a step or two away from the toilety stage. Just a step or two. Not that it's not toilety anymore. It's just not as toilety. Okay, so if you were not there, and this was a thing, oh come on. World, we need your access. Okay, let's pretend that's a thing. Well, actually, look, it is kind of a thing. Yeah, see, the problem is I don't know how big they are. Why am I doing that? It's just like the worst way to do it. Is that it? Down. I don't know why I did it like this. I could have done that all in one building, but it just seemed easier. I don't know if this is anything yet. This is still an experiment. This is not a thing yet. Remember that. I almost feel as though, hey, I need the opposite of this as well. I probably do. Lined up with the front ones. The offset from the ones in front of it because of the way I set it up, but that needs to go higher. I don't know. First attempt. Everything's going to be red if these are red, right? Maybe they don't need to be red. I'm just kidding. I don't care what color they are. I need to make sure they're they do what I need them to do. And that's not just be chairs. Yeah, see, I almost feel as though I should have, like, you know, something on the back. Oh! Eureka! I know what we need. I know what we need. This is... I can't wait. This is what we need. This will fix them all up. On the back of every single one of those chairs, we need a tombstone, but they're too big. Oh, crap. It would have been awesome if they were smaller. Oh, oh, oh. They're like, Flintstone theater chairs. Making graveyard sounds as I put them down. Why is everything so crooked? I did a bad job. I built bad chairs. Okay, so does that fix the problem, or does it make the whole thing just creepy? No. I don't need that. Oh, really? Did I yeah, I did. That was like, how did I possibly do that? I put those in a completely different building. Yay, me. Now, the question being, of course, if I move these up and over, and I move them up and over again, will this all work? Will it actually, you know, look right? See, the thing is, what we're going to end up with here is something that looks great, except along the front edge. Because you can't see the front edge on the rest of it. And that's the problem right now, I think, is the front edge looks stupid. But I have no one to blame but myself. Guess they're still kind of bubbly. Doesn't make a difference. Okay, so that was my first attempt at chairs. What else can we do? Oh yeah, you can tell what I've gone for. Good. Maybe that was my first attempt at chairs. This is like, you should have seen my first attempt at a building. It was awful. Maybe if I made just one more attempt at a chair, I would have exactly what I want. Maybe I haven't found that thing that is going to make making a chair possible. I don't know why I'm on roof. I think I actually need to be in scenery. Okay. What else could we build a chair out of? There's the big oblate spheroids. It's an oblate spheroid chair. Watch out! He's sitting in an oblate spheroid. So for a sofa type chair, long rectangle, long oval, curve the front. So you're not thinking an individual chair, but like I think that's scenery. I think it's scenery. What I'm looking for might be already in there. I don't know. There must be some way to do this without me having to reinvent everything. Okay, so here's one of the chairs they already have. Here's another chair that they already have. There's the spooky furniture, other than rocking chairs and dining room chairs. There's the spooky things you can sit on. I wish you could change this thing. Okay, so none of these are gonna do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the other way, of course, is and again, I need a chair as an example. Actually, you know what I should do? Oh, those couches seem to be about right. The problem is, this thing's huge. Doesn't make a very good front for anything. So if we went with a bigger one... Whoa, way too big. Like that. Again, we're gonna have the same problem, but maybe I can use an oval cylinder. An oval cylinder brought down to this height. could, when push comes to shove, be made to look like a pillow. Well, not like a pillow, but look pillowy. Maybe we don't need that at all. Maybe all we need oval cylinders. But I really don't want, I don't think I want seats attached to each other like this. So I think this is an exercise in futility. Because I think I'm building something I don't want. Just like a modern couch. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I think en masse, which is basically the way this is gonna work, going to flow. I think this would look better. We'll have to make some adjustments. Figure out the flow of each row. Because I'm pretty sure I've got this wrong right now. But yeah, I think this is going to be this will be our deal. But let's see what changes we can make. Because right now there's 184 parts in 3 rows of 6 chairs and 18 chairs. So that's not good. It's not. How is that possible? It doesn't add up. Something doesn't jive here. So first off, what would getting rid of these look like? What, the yellow thing there? Maybe what we need is better armrests. Could you imagine if there was a better armrest somewhere and we didn't know about it? Maybe that's all we need. Maybe that's all the world needs. Better armrests. Yeah, see, I've never seen a theater full of couches. It's the problem I have with trying to build that. I don't think it's the direction I want to go here. I think the whole if those didn't look like gravestones, that would be awesome. Maybe they don't have to. Whoa, that's huge. Whoa, what kind of building does that go on? Wow. I better go get myself a person and make sure these seats are like viable for sitting on at all. That might be we might have a problem here. We might have a problem. Yeah, he's shooting. He's shooting. But I think those seats are kind of small. Which might be a good thing. Okay, well, let's say that's our prototype for a larger seat. Airline seats. Yeah. Okay, so if I take this out I take this out. Let's move that properly. That out like that. Same with this. I think one of those got moved further. Oh, come on. Yeah. Nice. This way? No, no, just some of them. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We've got movement. Nope, we don't. Got something not moving. Maybe that's big enough. Oh, I need another chair. Maybe that's the best bet. We just go grab another chair. Looks fine, doesn't it? Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm obviously pointing at the blue, you know, I'm about as far away from the blue thing as I could possibly be. And it's like, yeah, you're pointing at the blue thing. That looks a bit better. It's using way too many parts though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 parts per chair. Really? Really? Why not? Okay, because it's too long. Look, we can definitely look. Mind looking. I need some fizzy juice. Fizzy caffeine juice. Okay, so that was this. Let me get my circle maker out. I don't know. I have a problem with this one. I don't... Yeah. I don't like it. This doesn't... It's not suitable for what we're going for here. I have not built a chair. I have built something else. And I think this... Well, yeah. I think that might be more, yeah, that's all getting blocked there, LR. But I know what you're saying. Yes. So, we need to change up our chairs a little. We need to figure out what we can do to make chairs that are not so obscene. I have an idea. See, there's another color these chairs can be. Like a dark, rich green. And maybe we're okay now. You would say Planet Coaster needs more parts so people don't have to build phallic chairs. I don't know. That's what he would say. That's what I'm saying. See, I've got to completely change the entire thing now. Avoid the dick jokes. Blood red. Bright red. Dark red. Brown. Dark brown. Yellow. Blue. Black. Black. Oh yeah, there we go. Green dick chairs. For everyone. So let's get this alignment done properly first, because it's not a you're sitting behind right behind the person in front of you thing. There's a pattern to this, and I think what it is this needs to go over a third. No, I can't. How do you add pieces to a building? Pieces that already exist? Or pieces just from the thing? I'm not sure exactly which add you mean, because there's multiple adds. Airline seating? Or theater seating? Okay. So that's about right there. I think this is gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work this time. Okay, so now we need to, I don't know, build some doors. People to see all this through. And by see all this, I mean they're not going to be able to go through those doors, which would make our lives manageable, because I don't think it'll work otherwise. So, Martin, when you say you couldn't add pieces to a building, so you had a building like this, and you were trying to add new things to it, and when you went to the edit building button, it wouldn't let you do that? You didn't happen to have something inside the building selected, like a specific thing? Yeah, I don't see any roller coasters anywhere. Sorry, I like that. But yeah, I'm not even thinking of that yet. Each roller coaster will have its own... It'll be integrated into the world, but it will have its own theme and its own state of belonging. Yes. Its own state of belonging. I don't know. Or I'll just build a bunch of coasters and we'll see how it goes. I have a better idea than this. I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna pull you. No, I'm gonna take you. Actually, you, not your buddy. Move you there. I'm gonna move you there. Wouldn't let you add the roof pieces to the building. So like this, and then you just went into here to add roof pieces, and it wouldn't let you? Like if you already had roof pieces, like basically, if you're in this mode, when you're in edit building, it should allow you to add any grid piece to the grid, and any scenery piece to anything. Ooh, cool. Whoa, you know what? That could be like crumpled up curtain. Almost looks like it's melting though. Add them as a separate building. Okay, yes, you're absolutely right. You cannot do that. If you have like, if I were to take even this and try to add it to this building. Let's try that. I want to take this and this. The add is gone because there's a building piece, which means their grids could possibly not in, you know, chances of the grids being the same are next to nothing actually. So you can't take something that has a grid item and merge it into something that has a grid item. So if I were to just go here and take this out, if this game would go in here and take this out, now for some reason it's popped up the grid a menu I don't need, but it'll do that. Now when I go to add this, it's here because this doesn't have grid item. That's what's going on there. You can't add a grid item building to a grid item building. You can only add scenery pieces to a grid item building. And by scenery pieces, I don't mean pieces in the scenery menu. I mean anything that's not on a grid. Like icing? I don't know how icing are building parts. They're scenery. If icing are building parts or couches. I gotta get my thing back because we need that. Okay, so we're not gonna have this. I hope that helps. Well, I know it doesn't help that it doesn't work, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I don't need that. I don't need that. I could put a fake wall there. Don't really even need this. There's fake wall gonna run all the way down there. What I am gonna do though, this. Now, we gotta figure this out. How does a theater look? Okay, here we go. So, yeah, see, if you want to put two buildings into a blueprint, like say I wanted to take this, sorry, off topic again, and this, and add them to one thing, I would just use the multi-selection here. That's the button, like, you know, down here behind me, and I would go like that, and I could add this to a blueprint. But I can't merge the two pieces into one thing. So yeah, basically, Maybe not. Maybe not. Take this. Anywhere I go where this happens, I'm gonna have to go in and delete things in between. Oh, this was dumb. This was dumb because you know what I haven't done? And I don't want to do it after. You know what? You know what? Let's quicken the pace on this thing. There we go. Oh. Again, I did the same thing. Pay attention to myself. Or not pay attention to myself is what I'm doing. But I need to. I need to be able to... I need to know what's going on more than anybody. No. No, I'm ignoring my ideas. How many people can it seat? I'm looking at an abandoned theater here is what I'm looking at for an idea of the seating. Yeah. I should see if I can post the picture. Okay, so we want... Let's do this properly. We want basically line up that with that. Then we'll take the third row and we'll do the same thing. It'll look funny if we don't get them right. So we'll be able to tell. Really don't. I hope I don't have to come and replace all these chairs after because they just look like big rows of things they're not supposed to look like. Okay, so from here, this is what's going to happen. Is that what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Or is it going to be more like this? And there's a set of stairs up here. And then the stairs start going down to the front. Or the walkway or whatever it is. Let's assume no for now. They'll be able to come into the lobby, but they won't be able to walk down to the theater. Okay, there's no reason for them to go down there. The only way you're going to get them down there is to put a ride there or a hot dog stand. I'm not putting a hot dog stand on the stage in a theater. I'm going to be able to get them in here, though. But they won't go down here. Even if I put a walkway, they won't go down here. It's just some things in this game you can't get people to do. There's something going on wrong here. The theater I'm looking at doesn't have offset seating. Okay, so we don't... I understand now. I get it. I know what it's all about. Okay, so I need to, what do I need to do? I need to delete all these seats, for one. Gone. And then all we're gonna do is, because I made a mistake here. I was building seating for a flat floored seating, where there is no, you know, you're not sitting in a basin when you're on the stage. So yes, exactly. So it's gonna have a slant. There's no need to offset, because everybody's gonna be able to see above everybody's head in front of them anyway. The reason for the offset like that is when there's a very, very narrow slant. You can't see. It takes 3 rows before somebody can see over somebody's head. So yeah, that's what I did wrong. But now maybe there's a place to walk behind the seats. No. There we go. Now all I need to do is move them, space them. Seats I'm looking at, though, are all red. People ask, we have our reasons, right? Okay. I need one from the stage point of view. What's 1,144 pieces? These? Whoops. 1,444 pieces. You know what, though? I'm making all the seating a separate building. So if... so the theater lobby will be one building. The theater will be 2 building. The seating will be 3 building. And maybe 4 building. Maybe the seating will be 3, 4, and 5 buildings. I don't know these things. All I know is right now this is way too big. And I have screwed up. So, like, again, I know this is not going to be an easy build. The further I get into it, the more I realize that this is going to be difficult. Okay, so I need to figure out once you have arches or circles. Well, okay, so yeah, we'll pull out some parts. Cobwebs, you know, spiders, all that stuff. That's the plan. But first, there's something else we got to do. We got to figure out how to seat people in this thing. Maybe I was better off with just 6 of them. Okay, let's go back down to 6. Okay, I'm stuck. Basically, I'm stuck. And you know why I'm stuck. I have a funny feeling I'm doing this wrong. Okay, let's... Again, you know, in real life, architects do this. I'm not an architect. I just play one in Planet Coaster. Let's say we didn't have that. We just had this. I know that doesn't make any sense, but let's say this is what we have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this. And take this. I'm gonna go like that. Okay, so there's an aisle right down the middle of our deal, of our chair building. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm going to put it halfway here and make another. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna take this. Oops, and we're just gonna do that. Now, remember, this is now still within the building. Right? What am I doing? What am I doing? You get over there. I need this. Give me this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna go in here. I took a copy just in case I screw this all up. I'm gonna get rid of all these. I'm gonna get rid of all these. Yeah, I'm doing this wrong. Like, saving half of it to delete it after? No. Delete it, delete it. No, keep it, delete it, delete it. Delete it, delete it, delete it. Yeah. Delete it. No, I usually have like a dumping ground in my park like this, where I put up all these parts and pieces and I go back and I reuse what I can, and eventually I'm like, oh, I'll never use that again. It gets deleted, and then 2 days later I'm like, oh, I need that part. So then I go scavenge it from... So no, I don't actually save blueprints. Maybe I should have it lined up. Lined up? That's about as lined up as we're getting. Okay. Now. Crap. Way out here, maybe? Is that better? Is that what we need to do? Just to make some chairs that sort of go on a slight curve? Is that the requirement? Oh, I gotta go out in space and do this. Yeah, that seems to be the requirement. I don't think it's making enough difference. Do that. Okay, well that's not gonna work for me. Oh, quit that. Who would have thought laying out some chairs would have been so difficult? Who would have thought? Not me. If I would have thought that, I would be like, I'm not doing this. Here we are. It seems I am doing this. Okay, we're changing it again. We're changing it up again. Okay, here we go. From the beginning. I mean, from the middle. And by that, I mean, I'm going to start up here. We're going to have a slight angle. I'm going to pull this over here. Pull it down. Kind of slight angle. The opposite slight angle. Normally, I would use the circle technique to do this. But instead, I figured I'd get it all wrong and do it by eye. Hey, Marco. Okay, let's now more turn. Not good. It's not good at all. I think these ones over here turn too much. Not at all what I wanted. Okay, that's about right. Why am I having such difficulty committing to it, though? Okay, so what I've learned so far is this theater is not going to be this big. I think this is going to be all the seating on the main floor. Right here. I think that's it. The rest, there's going to be the balconies, and there's going to be the side balconies. And those side balconies can have couches. They're not going to be purple couches, though. I guarantee they're not going to be couches. Now, the other thing we can do here is we can leave some space between these. They're still coming down. And the other thing I can do is I can eliminate a row of seats every time we move forward here. And this will give it a more even, tapered look. I think. But, I don't know. It's all an experiment. They're only 1,199 pieces each. Oh, yeah, exactly. Like I said, I'm not aiming for the workshop at all. That's what's gonna hold me back. Land. No, this is all gonna be in a building. So yeah, there'll be floor all the way up and down. I don't know whether it's going to be stairs down in between all this. Or not. But I think that's our main floor seating. Whatever our stage is will be here. And then there's all this. So there'll be a balcony up here. Oh, it's getting complex. It's getting very complex. But it'll slowly come together. By the time it's done, it'll be like, huh? How's that a thing? It's like what it was with the train station. I'm like, it's way too much. It's way too much. But now it's done. And yeah, it was way too much. So yeah, we need to figure out, like, I'm thinking we can have stairs. I don't know. I don't know yet. But I think the chairs work. And I think when you come out through here, they look like a bunch of tombstones. See, you just need to be patient with this game. Fill in. No. Stop. Okay, so what do I need to do next? I really need a balcony. The balcony needs to come out over here. Like, not over all of it, but over the first row at least. Again, the balcony's going to need to be tapered at the same rate as this. And I'm thinking, like, basically I should be able to just go, hey, balcony? Or maybe not. Balcony? Maybe I'll cut. This is what I'm gonna do for balcony. What do you think of the balcony here? Well, the balcony's gonna go over first. And go there. Okay, so this is the first row of the balcony, which has to bring this up far enough so it's over, so the next row is over top of this. Huh? The nosebleed section. Oh, we business class. We haven't even got there yet. Okay. You know, I should. Yeah. I should have built the floors beneath them. And now we would have had the floor done everywhere, and all we would have had to do was lay the stairs down in between. Oh well. Life goes on, right? So, we've got to build infrastructure all throughout this whole thing. But I think this is going to look awesome once it's done. We just need to figure out what all this is. Now, what I'm picturing is like railings. Come on, quit flopping all over the place. Seriously. You're no good flopping around like that. Okay, actually, let's start up here. That's where our first railing's going to be. Is balcony level. The balcony railing. Too shiny. Oh, okay, that's better. It's all coming together. Well, sort of. If these were part of a building, it would be all coming together. But they're not part of a building, so nothing is coming together at all. Oops. Okay, so that's probably got to be further away. Well, in the theater I am looking at, yes, there's an aisle right down the middle. Whoa. It's not at all. It's not a plan. It's not the plan. So yeah, what I styled it from, because I needed the curvature to sort of, you know, point to the stage, and it doesn't really do it yet, but it's not going to do it at all. I think this is as close as I'm going to get to what I want. Now, if I were to take these, I should be able to move those up to the next level. And the other thing I'm going to do here, before I go on, we're going to take all the color out of everything. Hey Nate, how are you doing today? Okay, now. Need something. The floor. And I don't want it to be ceiling. You know what I mean. Oh, if only it were that easy. It's like that would be the perfect piece. If I could change the color. Well, then again, maybe the floors are this faded. Okay, maybe we'll go with it and we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we can build the front of this balcony with this stuff. Okay, so I got this crooked, didn't I? Or did I? Yeah, I did. I did. This is not me fixing it. This is just me working around it for now. Ooh, yuck. Ooh, that's a problem. That's a real problem. Everything just became twice as complicated. Okay, now I have to straighten this out, because now it's not just one part that's going to be crooked. The whole damn thing. Let's not make the whole damn thing crooked. Looks pretty straight though, doesn't it? That's straight. What? You decided to join a different building, have you? Oh, why do I do this? How do I do this? Why? What? Where? When? How? Join us, will you? Ah. Yes. Lighting will be very important. I never even thought of lighting. You know what will also be very important? Ceiling. Ceiling will be very important. I'm going to build a very important ceiling for this building. It will be something. They will talk about it for years to come. Nothing will be said, actually. Sad. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I am looking for this. Hello? We have you up here, please. Thank you. Why are we not editing a building? Let's try that again. Gray. Pale green. Oh, pale red. Pink. We'll make it pink. Yay, it's still pink. Well, that's good. I can't count the times I've had to do that. Can't. Possible. Can't count that high. Why? Go. Ooh. Bet it's crooked. Totally crooked. Totally. The whole thing is, the whole world is totally crooked. Oh. Okay, so you can sort of see where I'm going with that. I should not be going there in pink, though. I think I'm gonna have to change that to some type of brown. Okay, so ceiling. Gonna be right in their face. They're not gonna be able to see play. But whatever. I don't care. We'll make adjustments. I do care. We'll definitely make adjustments to that. We might be making a lot of adjustments to a lot of this. But you can sort of see it coming together, though. You know, you can imagine what it's going to look like. But yeah, I think the seats need to go higher, or this needs to be moved down and forward. I think down and forward is forward a bit, but down a lot, and the seats need to be on a pedestal. Okay, so, and basically what's going to happen is it's going to lead up to here. There's going to be a door here. There'll be a door here. And then up here you'll be able to see another door here and a door here. These will be closed off. And then down the side here there will be like probably 2 larger balconies on each side. Like over this area. But like this will end here. There'll be a wall here. So that's how that's gonna work. But ceiling, let's talk ceiling. So first off, ceiling. The middle of the ceiling is going to be made out of this. This hamburger patty. No, sorry, no, it's not. Okay. So the middle of the ceiling will be this disc. Again, this is me attempting to use as few parts as possible. Not as few as possible. But you'll notice it's got, like, it almost looks like it's got a curve to it. It doesn't. But it almost looks like it does. Is that the right disc? Yeah, I think that's the right disc. Okay, so underneath this, I'm going to take this. We're going to drop that down as the center of this thing. And that'll be the center of our ceiling piece. And then I'm going to build an upside down arc of parts. I don't know what they're going to be yet. And then we'll do our circle trick. And we'll make an entire circle to go around this. And that will sit up inside here underneath all this. And when they look up, they'll see, you know, this. There'll be, like, I'm thinking a huge chandelier. Again, we'll use our circle trick to take those little dot lights, and we'll spin them around a structure. We'll get that put up in the middle here around this thing. And I think that's basically going to be how our ceiling's gonna work. Or at least that's the plan. Now, I will be able to do some things on this. Like, one plan is something like this. I don't know how much this is gonna, how well this is gonna work. I don't know anything. I know nothing. Like, but if I had this coming out from the sides, and maybe if we were to give it a little angle like that, that would, you know, I see I can't really do that. And you know, well, obviously. Like that. I don't know. I want it lined up with this thing. It is sort of lined up with that thing. I could like write this down here. You know, just random things. But that's the idea for the ceiling. Somewhat something that doesn't use 1,000,000 parts, maybe only 1,000 parts. Oh yeah, it would definitely be easier to flip it over and work on it. I was gonna say that's not even in the middle, but it is. It just looks funny under the water. But I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing this right now. Well, maybe I should do some of it. Come on, let me choose this thing. Okay, now, if I were to say, go to building, choose this thing, would that be like dead center? It would, it would. Now I can, what? I must have got something in there. I got something in there. There's a fly in the ointment. Actually, it was a building in the ointment. It wasn't even ointment. Okay, so we need this and this. Okay, so there's part one. I'm gonna duplicate this, put it down, and we're gonna take it out. Okay, so there's part two. We need to edit this building. If you're trying to center a window on a 4x4 block, hold F down. Okay, let's just go X and move the building up. Okay, we can do this multiple layers now. Or try to. Okay, so what we need is what we're going to use to make this roof here. I think the first thing I'm going to use is a 2mm pillar. Pillar? A pillar. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do at all, so we're going to have to redo it because, you know, game. That's not what I want. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. I don't even know if this is going to be right. I guess the only way to get it right is like this. Oh, you know what? This has to come down. I need it down there. I need the grid. Crap. Okay, well, let's see if we can do it with this grid. Actually, you know what? No, I can't do that either. Ah, options. Few to none. Okay, so if we put this here, we can, I don't know, best check what we're doing. We can put that down there. And I guess we could overlap that a little bit. Now, I'm hoping that all I need to do is that. Okay, so now this is going to get a little complex. As you probably already know, I'm not messing around here anymore. I was never messing around. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, that's what that was for. Okay, let's make those a different color. You just can't wait. Hey, Aiden. You just can't wait for those circles, can you? As you can see, I'm trying to minimize the circle stuff. But you're also going to see I'm trying to maximize the circle stuff. You'll see what I mean. I'm trying to get this... You'll see what I mean. What do I need here? I need... Hey, circles is all we need to know. Whoa. That's just weird. Okay, so what do you think? Think we'll get... Oh, I did it wrong. I should... Yeah, okay. Before I screw it up. I won't be able to do it that way. That would just ruin everything. Why? Why? Okay, so this is outer circle number 1. It will be another outer circle beyond this, which will contain an outer curve. So this'll like come down from the top of the actual flat ceiling. It'll come down slightly, or it won't come down. It'll be within a curve. It'll go flat. It'll have all this stuff. It'll be cool. Everybody will be happy. Except me, because I've had to do this over and over and over and over and over again. I'll still be happy. But okay. Is everybody ready? Fasten your seatbelts. We're going for a circle. What? Oh. What? Explain it to me, how that a thing? Huh? Huh? No, no, that's unacceptable. It's not acceptable at all. Bye-bye. You're all gone. Haha. So sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's exactly what I want to see. What? Why are you so crooked? Oh, you know what? You and you. Need to be different. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna change these. That tan colored. Maybe not. Gold. Like this, like the red color. And we will go into here. We will go get icing. No, that's big. That's way too big. Huh? And we will change the color of that to black. Actually, we'll make it like a gray color. Come on, quit. What? Really? Whew. I made it. I made it. I don't know if I want this. It's like not there, there. So it's flat. It's flat. Okay. Yo. Okay, so we're gonna take this and we're just gonna put it like right touching. And now we're gonna go back to these and we're gonna make the same adjustments. Oh, come on. That's not at all, like, how is that possible? Okay, so there we go. They're just touching. Now, when we go to move this thing, it better move. It better move. Perfect. So, because I had things uneven, unbalanced before in that last circle, it didn't want to move it straight. Okay. Now we're gonna have to redo all that. Okay, let's edit this again. Let's take this off. We'll take this and we'll move it centered here. And hopefully we still have... Actually, you know what? Hopefully. Crooked, isn't it? Maybe not. That would be crooked. There would be no doubt that that would be crooked. Take that, duplicate it, triplicate it, quadruplicate it, circulate it. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do as I do this, I'm going to give it some depth. It's also going to stop it from artifacting. And then we can just... No. And then all I need to do is... Oh, I can just select this whole thing and unselect that. There we go. What? How? How? How is that even possible? Okay. Okay, so it's not centered anymore. It's like off center. Am I losing my mind? I probably already lost my mind. Let's just turn it and see what happens. Okay, we're good. I got it wrong. Okay, so there's a little bit of no, it's definitely. Oh, there's a gap on the first one. So, what was I saying? We'll go in here. I don't like these anymore. I've looked at them long enough, and as I went to do that, I'm like, no. That's not what... Okay. Now I'm having other ideas. Really? Really? Somehow that's a that... Really? That's like, yeah, we've decided that these 5 things you have put together want to move that way. Thankfully, I do also work on the world axis, so I can't do it that bad. How far does that go in? About halfway, eh? Why? Why? Like, Planet Coaster. Why? Well, the world axis is good because if you build a building off the world axis and then you go and select some things that you'd like to move it on the axis of the building, you can just go world axis because it's not going to let you move it on the axis of the building. So that's why I build buildings off on the side and move them into place afterwards, is because this world axis is the only thing that'll allow me to fix what's wrong with Planet Coaster. So this isn't gonna work. Yeah, I wish it were that easy. But you know, you're right in a way. Well, no. Yeah, well, yes, you are. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put all of it down, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to delete every second one. This is what I think I'm going to do here. Rather than doing two sets of circles. But we're just going to have to see how that works. It's pretty accurate as to where it has to stop. Okay, so copy that. And this is where it all goes wrong. Okay, so what do I do? What do I do? Do I overlap them a bit more? So I don't have, you know what I mean? These guys will have a front row seat for the ceiling. These guys will almost be able to touch it. Mr. Zorch, you nailed it. You know what? You know what? What we're gonna do here. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. What I'm gonna do for the ceiling is I am going to build a point off here. I'm gonna build small points off. We're gonna have like basically north, south, east, west. You won't be able to, there won't be an N, an S. Basically, I'm gonna build the compass points around this thing. and then we'll distribute these in between them. We'll see where the gap is in them, and then we'll be able to build the next ring to fit that gap. So we won't have a problem here at all. We'll have this all figured out. But you know what? I am going to leave this here today. You know, I didn't get a ton done, but what I got done was important. If that means anything. Getting all these seats in here is a huge thing. Now we know what we need to do. Now we know what everything's gonna look like. Well, we don't know what everything's gonna look like, but we know what we want them to look like. So we will figure that out as we go. It looks like the stage is gonna go about here. Or is it a screen? I don't know yet. I just don't know yet. I don't know what's next. You know what? We're just getting going on this thing. This is gonna be a pretty big building. It's definitely taking shape. Definitely. A couple things in here done. And the seating. The seating is a huge thing. Now, I'm not going to say the seats are going to stay where the seats are. You know, I'm going to run over here and just sort of look, see what the level of completion I'm looking for really is. So yeah, there's a ton to do. I don't think I'm going to go with things like this in the theater. I think I might go with, instead, I might go with something like center a couple posts holding the ceiling up. Yeah, there's a lot of things I can do like that, Martin, but you're gonna notice one thing about my builds, that they're very... I don't know, what's the word? I try to fit the reality before I try to do anything offbeat or anything like that. So, like, with this, I'm going to try to build what I want to build, and then we're going to go in, we're going to do stuff like that to it. We probably won't have skeletons on the stage. I'm actually going to try not to build a stage if I don't have to. If I can just have a closed curtains at the front of this whole thing, that would be more what I think I want to see. You know, you might see, like, if it's a playhouse, you know, I could see myself putting like an orchestra thing here, having the stage up here, and having a curtain across it. That would be the most ideal situation. Maybe we could have a ghost poking his head out or something. But the less I have to build at that level, I think the better. Because, like, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just see where we're at. Let's just see. Just right now, we're at 5,000, and I can no longer move the building. So, I'm definitely going to make these chairs so they can be pulled out and put back in. But we'll just have to see what happens next time. But like I said, I'm going to leave this here, and, well, hopefully by the time we all come back, everything all here, I'll have it all straight, and everything will be right with the world. And until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe and follow. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.